coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Going deep.
And go deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil. Because good is dumb. Hi, everybody. It's Going Deep Show time. Joining me today, Mr. Goddamn Kleen.
Greetings, everyone, as usual.
If you'd like to reach out to us here on the program, sorry, you got to do that in person. You got to come over here. You got to reach out. You got to grab our dongs.
Double fist.
Ding.
Like you're skiing.
Ding and dong. We'll sit next to you as long as you're a big-titted female. Sit next to you. You guys can do the old skier treatment. Or we can stand above you and you can do the Donald Trump dancing. Right? Is that how it did?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Isn't that the Donald Trump dancing?
Yeah, he did. You were correct. You did it very well, actually. I was pretty impressed. You look like a 70-something-year-old man doing that.
I do. I am 70-year-old man, Kleen. I think the older I get, I think you kind of reach a point where you have to make a decision in your life to either turn that table and turn around the corner and start acting like a grown-up, or like going up a roller coaster and then just veering right and not getting over that hump and just kind of going right back to being a fucking adolescent retard. We've decided to be adolescent retards here on the show. We like that the best.
We try.
We tried to get a hold of Shoninzo again here. He's our porn aficionado. He's from Chicago. He is a very large black individual, okay? We can say that. He appreciates that. We call it like it is here.
Hey, just his dong. We're talking about his dong.
I'm a spick. Yeah, we have never really asked Shoninzo about his how big his dong is, being one of the only black quote-unquote members of the Going Deep Show crew here. He is part of the crew now.
Yeah, he is. He's adopted.
He's a great person. He's gone through some problems in the last few years, but he's going to fight through this. He's going to make it, and he's going to preach the good word of the Going Deep Show and how much we love everybody as long as they agree with everything we say.
And you know what? Hopefully someday he gets better and he can come in studio someday.
This is a plan. We're going to have him here.
I would even be willing to go in halfsies, kid. If you want to go halfsies, get him a plane ticket or something, fly his ass on.
He only lives in Chicago.
Well, he could drive in. Well,
we could go pick his
We could go pick
ass
him up.
We can go pick him up. Bring him along for the ride.
We could pick him up in the Going Deep mobile.
What is the Going Deep mobile?
You're Going Deep mobile in the yard.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's like, I don't know about that. Well,
I sometimes.
I was trying to get but the COVID cock blocked my custom license plate. I wanted to get Kleen as a license plate.
Yeah,
but somebody already had it, so I was going to.
Somebody has Kleen.
Yeah. So
are you fucking serious?
So I was.
Who is this asshole? We need to hunt that bitch down.
But I was going to do Kleen GD.
Clean GD.
It'd be cleaned.
So why not MR Clean?
Yeah, I could do Mr. Clean.
I don't know. Either way, it's a good thing to. It's a good thing to get a custom plate. I think I've noticed that around town there's a lot more custom plates than there have been in the past. Every time I pull up to an intersection now, there's got some fucking bullshit on the back of the car and stuff like this. Everybody thinks they're special.
Special.
Everybody thinks they have 1,600 episodes, man.
I thought everybody thought they were kung fu fighting.
I have some important breaking news, Kleen.
Breaking news. Oh.
Did I tell you? Yesterday I got a text message from the martial arts phenomenon.
Did he buy the home?
He has put. They agreed on his.
They agreed on his offer.
His offer to it's a different house closer to town.
Really, that's even better.
It's in. We're not going to tell everybody where it is because once the Phenom comes back,
that's going to be fun.
We can
drag him in. He's Mr. fucking one-liner.
You do not have to drag him in.
One fucking liner.
Here's the deal. He's setting up. He's already talked about it. He's going to set up a studio out there. Studio locale, second location. Do you remember when we used to have a second location at your place?
Yeah.
That was Studio a fun fucking time. Studio K, baby. Hey, so the Phenom is moving back to Michigan.
Tell the Phenom that, if he feels a need, I can borrow him a sword so he can, feel at home.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Last show we talked about some sexy shit. We're going to do it again. This one is what we do here. It's kind of it's the only thing that interests us here on the show, and it's the only thing that everyone else pretends doesn't interest them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't like hot bitches.
Everybody attempts to pretend that they don't like something. Okay. And
Shut up, faggot.
I boiled the show down to 3 things, Kleen. And I wrote them down here. It's going to be at the top of every one of our little rundown lists. You want to talk about stupid shit, hot shit, or fat shit? The only thing that I thought would be better is awesome shit. Awesome, fat, hot, or stupid. That's all this show is. Stupid mostly.
I personally, one of my favorite songs, well, not favorite, but it's like what's right up there. It fits my personality. It's Titties and Beer by Frank Zappa.
Yes. Frank Zappa, dude. Fucking genius. Here's the story on this one, okay? This guy does not want to go down on his wife because she's not going to go down on him.
That sounds fair.
Sounds fucking fair to me. End of story. On to the next one.
Right. Find another bitch that will suck your dick.
Okay, man. That's the thing. JMac had this famous quote that you heard in episode 1600.
Right.
What was the quote? It was,
if you're not eating your woman's pussy, someone else will.
Somebody else is. If you're not going down on your fucking bitch,
right?
Somebody else is.
Think about your man, ladies.
If you're not fucking sucking the dick, somebody else is. There's only so much time in this planet until you're stuck in a wheelchair,
right?
Or you're stuck in a home trying to convince your nurse to jerk you off or something,
right?
So you better
right.
Take it while you can.
Hey, show Ninzo knows it won't suck itself.
Show it to the fucking Ninzo knows. Story 2, everybody, in the sex department. My boyfriend is going to think I'm weird because he used his elbow in my fucking pussy and gave me an orgasm.
We give her the elbow-gasm?
Elbow-gasm. Now, Kleen, have you ever done the elbow-gasm before? I've never done this.
No, I haven't. I've never done but I'm willing to try it.
I'm totally willing.
Want me to try it Monday?
Kleen, bring a bitch in here. We'll try it. I don't want
the elbow-gasm to happen.
I don't need you trying to shit on me. I'll tell you that right now. You're not gonna pushing it up my butthole.
Well, I'll just
fucking getting it in there.
I'll just get in your taint. Okay?
Spreading it in there.
Taint.
Which, by the way, we're getting into this in the second half of the show. Some of the most disturbing shit I've seen has been in the last few weeks, the last few months. I saw a girl just okay. I have never seen more fisting than I have in the last month.
Was she getting the 79?
There was I was going through an old photo gallery because JMac in the gang had me like reminiscing about old shows. We found an old episode 391. If you want to go back to the show archive, yes, people, episode 391. For those of you new to this podcast who are starting your own podcast, we got 47 episodes. We got 47. It's a lot. It's a lot of episodes.
That's about 1,630, 300 ago.
If you get to the point where you're almost crossing over the 100 mark, that's cool and great. Talk to me when you cross over the 700 mark, okay?
Even 1,000.
All right.
Then you're legit.
We crossed over. We were almost to 400 episodes in 2007, okay? That's 13 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
So
now we're almost to 1,700.
Right. So here's the thing. The episode 391, it was JMac in studio, about to leave to go to Key West. Okay.
Oh, he's going to visit G-Dub or whoever's down there?
No, he's going to live there.
Oh, yeah, it's right. He did. I forgot about that.
The night before he leaves, we go out to the shot and show. We get fucking wasted. Dude, tank. There's photos of this. JMac's choking chicks in the fucking bathroom. I got pictures of the whole thing. We go.
That was a good one.
Back to the studio. It's a late night. I can only imagine that Red wasn't home. She couldn't have been home because we bring Jay, Wally, this girl, Shay, I think was her name, into the studio. I'm in the studio. It's like fucking 2 a.m.
Was she a blonde chick with all tattoos all over?
No, she had huge tits up, okay. Right up your alley. Would have loved it.
Yeah.
Episode 391.
Maybe
you gotta
I
go back.
banged her at one time.
No, I hope not, dude.
Oh,
JMac banged her on the Bishop's pool table.
Was she really fat?
She wasn't really fat. She just had some big fat titties.
Oh, I banged her. Well, she was chubby. Chubby chick named Shay with big tits.
So now to loop back to what I was saying though, I go through these photo galleries, these old pictures. On he's like, yeah, I think there's pictures of that night. So I'm digging for these fucking pictures, right? I find this folder called Goin Deep Show Miscellaneous or To Be Filed or some shit, right? And sure enough, these photos come up of like things that we must have wanted to bring up on the show to talk about. Mm-hmm. And there's a picture of a girl sitting in like a chair, like a dining room chair, mm-hmm. with her legs like spread, and there's a girl down on the ground with her legs up. No. Let's say I'm sitting here in this chair. There's a girl's legs are just like flung up, like spread in front of me. And this girl has her 2 hands together like this, and she's got 2 fists in this bitch. she's got 2 hands into this chick. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen.
That actually happened? You guys don't remember it?
No, that didn't happen in the studio.
I was like, wow. I was like, fucking wow.
Cleen thought this is like...
I thought the donkey show was something going on.
No.
Remember when we were trying to think about considering having a donkey show?
Cleen, if that really happened here in the studio, we would definitely remember that. That'd be cover art every week.
I wasn't here. I'd remember that.
I mean, come on, Cleen. That can't be the fucking thing.
That beats the elbow orgasm any day.
Oh, God, yeah. For sure. So this elbow orgasm, though, I'm very interested in this. We had a woman in here that you were familiar with because when we went to the Hooligans one time, this person, very large-breasted, was with us probably about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. Do you recall this? We started off, I believe, at the Washington Street Pub.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And then we went to Hooligans.
It was one of my friends, right?
No, it was one of my friends, one of Endo's friends.
That was, yeah, the one that chick, yeah.
She came in here to do the show. It was back around June 1st of 2019. And she talks about just rubbing the vagina, not having to focus on things, just rub the whole thing, just rub it, the whole thing, just rub it, rub the whole thing. And go back and listen to that. It's a June 1st, 2019 episode where her name on the show, we call her Nevaeh. Nevaeh.
I'll have to look off tip in the
LB is in that one. There's all sorts of crazy nonsense here on the show. Something I want to tease everybody. We're going to reissue one of our older episodes. I think it was 1301, 1303 coming to you. It's when Red Eye describes the process of making a porn movie, his very own porn movie that he starred in.
Wow.
He starred in this porn movie. He talks about the whole process. It was a great episode I just heard the other day. That one's going to be a reissue coming out your way. And just think, that was 400 shows ago, and that was when it was in the 1300s.
Wait, is that on Spotify by any chance?
I think it is. I think
we go back that far?
It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music and the Apple Podcast app, or wherever you're hearing our podcasts.
Was that 1330? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it.
Can't stand it. It's like in the 1300s, 1303, I think it is. Somewhere in there, everybody. You'll find it. Just do a search on Red Eye at gds.libsyn.com. Everything will pop right up, Cleen. Everything pops up here. We got popping up. We got popping down.
That's what we wear hats. We cover up when we pop up.
So we tried to get Show Ninzo in here in the mix, but it looks like he's going to miss out on what I'm about to bring to the table. Now, what I'm going to do for everybody here is I'm going to send you on a wild goose chase. I know that's all I've been doing here in this episode of the show, is sending you on to something. It's like I'm giving you things
homework.
to do.
You're doing homework.
What's that one site again that I always go to? xhamster.com.
Yeah, that's that. Hey, I watched a video of that chick I was talking about, Martia May.
Martia May
blowing her stepbrother.
Is this a midget one?
Blowing her brother. Well, she's 4'11". She's technically, she's close to a midget, but she's hot.
Cleen, what we're gonna do here is there's a porno movie called Pretty Peaches, but you don't want Pretty Peaches. You want Pretty Peaches 1, which came out in 1978. So I'm 3 years old when this porno.
I'm 5 years old.
This porno came out
You're 3.
when I was old. Not old. When I was not old.
I don't want to see the balls dangling on that one.
Well, it's funny because that's the one that I'm going to.
No, is it really?
Okay, but here's the deal, everybody. Listen to this shit, okay? This is one of the... We featured this porn the other day where this woman is fleeing from what appeared to be her boyfriend at the time. I didn't know that as I went back to watch this, it was actually her dad who was remarrying, and she wasn't very happy at the wedding that he was being remarried. So he leaves, or she runs away leaving, and the dad's like, no, come back. We don't want you to leave our fake wedding. So she runs away. She gets in a car accident. Then these two guys pretty much rape her because she's laying in the middle of the fucking woods next to her Jeep, and they decide to help her out. Now, I thought this was the most disturbing thing that I've ever seen. Cleen, I stand corrected.
Even more disturbing than the other?
In this video, in this movie, Pretty Peaches 1, 1978, there is a scene where this chick gets gang raped later on, but there's also a scene where the whole premise of this movie is she loses her memory. She loses what her memory is. She loses how to think.
That's really good if you're one of the gang rapers.
Right. So she goes to try to get herself some help with this. She wants to get her memory back. So the two guys who end up, helping, quote unquote, helping her, they send her off to this guy who they say is their uncle something or other. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this up. It's going to take about 2 or 3 minutes. Whoa, those are balls right there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I don't want to see that.
That's a whole good thing.
He's like, that's the one I'm pulling up.
Good thing that pole is right in the way.
Yeah, he's blocking his asshole.
Shit. You still got to see the chocolate starfish.
He must be from Ohio.
He's an a-hole. That is a dirty butthole. Come on, load up, motherfucker. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Stop.
That's what she said.
I don't want to look at this. So he clean as I scroll through this, you'll see the scene here where we were describing earlier, where she pretends like she's fucking lost her mind. And they help her by loosening her clothes. Okay, so here we are now, Kleen.
They always loosen her clothes.
This is the scene here that I'm going to bring up with you, and you got to listen to this fucking idiot. I'm gonna keep this kind of like playing low in the background. If the fucking thing will play, what it boils down to is, okay, as this loads up here, I'm sick of looking at this guy's fucking balls.
He's drooling for China.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm going up here so those fucking balls get up. This is all I don't need to see balls in my fucking screen, man. This fucker would load up. Okay, so here's the premise of this. This girl lost her memory. These two guys are trying to quote-unquote help her still after the fact, so they drop her off at some hotel where this guy, crazy-looking dude, why is this fucker not loading up, man? This is really pissing me the fuck off. So the guy is going to help her. So how does he help her? By pretty much kidnapping her into a bathroom and groping the shit out of her. And then, here we go. Okay, so here he is. So this guy is groping the ever-living fuck out of this chick in the bathroom, okay?
People can see this or no?
No.
Probably not.
No, we can't put this fucking up on YouTube. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh, come on.
Okay, so what is he doing, Kleen?
He's getting an enema?
He's trying to help her.
He's got a dildo on an enema strap?
He's convinced her that by sticking this tube up her butthole and pouring water into her ass, this is going to cure her of her amnesia.
Yeah, well, he's going to give her an enema.
This seems like a great idea for me. I didn't know this is a great thing.
You might as well lick it because you got to lick it before you stick it.
Here's my favorite part, the whole music. It's like I'm watching fucking Benny Hill over here.
Yeah, it is. She's going to shit all over her panties.
Okay, so this guy's putting goggles on. He's got a whole shower cap on.
She's got a nice tuchus.
She's bent over
She's got a nice
sink.
tuchus.
And he makes her hold on to the douche bag or the
it's an old school hot water bottle.
And he's pouring stuff in.
Hot water in it. That's how you give an old fashioned enema. And he didn't even lube that fucker up, I don't think.
Nope, he slid it right into her butthole. And now he's making her hold on to this. He's
pouring tequila in it. That's what he's doing.
This bitch is so stupid. She can't remember her name, but yeah, bend over. Let me stick this tube up your asshole, and then we will flush you out, and that will bring your memory back.
Nice tits, sweetheart.
So they're loading her up with water. Listen to her.
I'm filling up. Yeah, goddamn right you're filling up. And you're going to be shooting out pretty soon, too.
So he is filling her up with water. They're showing this entire thing. To be honest with you, Kleen, have you ever seen anything like this?
She might have a nice pussy if she was shaved.
Have you ever seen this before? You ever seen them?
Enemas? Yeah, I've given them.
You've given them, but like in a porn movie.
Not in a porn movie. No, not professionally. Well, professionally, yes, but not in the porn movie. I have not made my film debut yet.
Right. Kleen's always doing this shit to himself. Now he brings out the heavy-duty bucket now. He's bringing out the 55-gallon bucket.
She's going to shit like a fucking lawn hose.
So now the more disturbing part of this is at the end of it.
That you should pour vodka in there, dude. Get her drunk and fuck her in the ass.
She can only handle so much water up that butthole. Shooting out,
yeah.
Where does he take it? Right in the face.
Does he really?
He takes her butthole juices right in the face.
That's fucking even worse.
Here we go. What do you think of that, Kleen?
That's kind of disturbing. Hey, you know what? That bitch took a shit right before the shooting because otherwise...
There's no way that water's coming out clear.
No, seriously, it would if she took care of herself before that because otherwise she would have been shooting starfish all over them.
Okay, now here's the thing. Here's what's great. The greatest part about this whole thing. Okay, watch. I pause it.
She takes his wallet.
No. She goes and she takes his wallet. You know, shit. He's knocked out. He got knocked out by asshole juice. Okay. She walks over to him. Now you got to remember what just went down. He was practically raping her earlier. He's groping the shit out of her. Sexual assault all the way. 100%.
So she rides. Fucks him.
She describes. No, she doesn't ride him. Fuck him. This is the fucked up part about this is, and this is what I don't know how they managed to get this through any type of. Is there any regulation at this point in 1970s with the porn? No, she doesn't shit on his face. Jesus Christ, Kleen, man. I love where your head's at, though.
That'd be revenge.
Listen to this shit. She goes over and she asks him if he's okay.
So nice. He was trying to help her, supposedly.
Uncle Percy, are you all right?
Punch him
She asks him if he's all right.
Hey, punch him in the balls. If he responds, he's okay.
This is bizarre to me. This is bizarre. And this is not even the worst. The next scene, the one scene, we're not going to do it in this episode. This is going to be something we're going to tease to later on when we can actually get Shoninzo's input on this. But there's another scene where they don't drug her, but they bring her into a room and they tie her legs and arms apart, and just all these lesbians come in and just start fucking licking the shit out of her. It's just insanity.
That sounds like, if you're a woman, that sounds like a fucking amazing thing. As long as you like your lesbians licking you.
As long as you like that, yeah. That's what we have here, everybody on the show. So there we go.
Where's the lesbian we need her to call in right now? She might like that.
It's our second edition of What the Fuck is Disturbing in Pornography from the 1970s.
Too bad we didn't have her phone number. The lesbian's phone number. We'd call her up. 1-900 each munch a lot.
So what'd you think of that, Kleen? What do you think of that squirting butthole all over that dude's face?
Well, that was... I was just glad it came out that color. I've seen the other. And it's not so pretty.
Clean. You gotta love that shit.
You gotta clean that if it's dirty.
Our second clip of the day, I want to play something that was it made me think about when I was back in school. And the kids that nowadays, man, kids are fucking spoiled. There's no doubt about this, how spoiled these motherfucking kids are. My kid included. They're doing these Zoom videos, Zoom classrooms, Zoom this, Zoom that, Zoom, whatever. This kid, he's supposed to be in class. Okay, so when you're supposed to be in class on the Zoom, you kind of have to have an environment where it looks like you're at a desk or at the whatever. So this kid, he decides, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
He puts like he's at the club.
Nope. He's outside on his phone FaceTiming into the class. But listen to the language this kid uses. I wish I had the balls of this when I was this kid's age. Because here's the teacher's response. I'm going to tell your mom. That was the teacher's response. And then I'm going to tell the principal. Okay, this kid is the next class clown. Whoever this motherfucker is, I want to talk to him. He needs to be part of this Going Deep show. He's the next.
Is that Lucas? Are you outside?
I am outside. Again? No, I am outside. Yeah. What's the problem?
Anything about simplifying radicals?
Simplifying radicals? No, I don't know nothing about it. That's why you're the teacher and you're supposed to teach me. So get to start in the class and stop asking me questions. There's too many questions for today.
Damn. Oh my god.
Why are you looking at me like that? You heard me. It's too many questions for today. Don't smile. Don't laugh.
He's really
I said it's too many questions.
I've been through this so many times with you, Lucas.
And I didn't ask you how many times you've been through it with me. I told you to teach the class, not ask me how many times I know fucking numbers or some shit.
Why are you outside, first of all?
Because I want to be. The fucking matters to you. You're the fucking teacher, not my dad.
Oh my god.
I know your mom. I'm going to tell your mom.
You go ahead and tell my mom. You think she cares either?
Well, I'm going to tell the principal for sure.
Tell the fucking principal. I don't care.
This kid's attitude
Wow.
has become my attitude throughout life.
Yeah, I don't think I had that attitude when I was younger.
Love it. I think it's a great thing. Now, if my kid did this shit to me, oh shit, I would find some way to fuck with her so bad. She would be like, hey, guess what, guys? Your phone, bye-bye. I would take her phone, I would just put it into the blender and just say, hey, come here.
Yeah.
Are you going to show attitude again? Just grind that fucking phone up. You've seen these where the guys take the video games and shit. The one clip is that I've seen online is this guy, dad, whose son is really into the video games. Super video game man. And he takes the whole console, puts it in the middle of the lawn with all of his games, and he takes his riding lawnmower and just grinds over the whole thing. You've seen the guy who takes the Xbox or the PlayStation outside, and he takes his gun and just starts shooting it. I love that shit.
Wow.
I love that stuff.
Wow.
The kids absolutely go ape shit. It's like the most important thing in their life, man. Fucking video games and this little bullshit.
My kid's a little spoiled, and I told you earlier that I drove her car down to her.
Yeah, well, how'd that go?
The first car, she just turned 16, and she has a name for her car.
Oh no, what, the pussy wagon?
No,
Right?
it's
Spread them.
Let me give you a little. insight behind this. Okay,
Yeah.
it's called Cognac. It's a Toyota Avalon,
Yeah.
and it's a like a chocolatey brown color. Mm-hmm. She named him Franklin.
Oh Jesus! Are you serious? This is your daughter all the way. Cleen.
Franklin. That's her.
Cleen.
That's her car's name, Franklin.
Cleen.
I
That's
said,
fucking
let me guess
funny.
why you named this Franklin.
She's a fan of the Peanuts gang. Of course.
I don't know. At first I said, is it because it's chocolate? And she said, yes, sort of.
Dad. I love chocolate.
And then I thought of Cleveland right away.
Cleveland?
And I thought she said Cleveland. And I'm like, yeah, kid does the Cleveland voice all the time. And she's like, no, Dad, I said Franklin.
I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Then she said, no, Dad, I said Franklin. I said, well, it's close enough. I understand. And I started cracking up.
When did you give her the car? Was it a couple days ago?
Just yesterday.
Was she all pumped and shit?
Oh, yeah, she was all
She's
excited.
like, I can't wait to drive this.
Yep.
Get banged in it.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Cleen just gave...
Did I tell you that conversation I had with her?
Did you had to think about this, Cleen? I'm giving her this
I know,
thing that she can go and pick boys up and go do whatever the fuck she wants to do. This is your kid.
I was not worried about that until you just mentioned it.
Cleen,
I was worried about crashing. And
Did you not?
hurt.
I laid the
I know,
groundwork for this a couple of shows ago. Did you remember that?
I know, and I think I brought up the terminology. We were brushing our teeth one morning, and I said, I would much rather you blow or give somebody a hand job.
I would much rather that she didn't have hands altogether.
Right.
Then she's like, I'm going to be a lesbian. I'm going to fist this bitch with my stumps. My nubs are going right up in her. And then my elbow and everything else.
The nubbinator.
So you didn't think of this. You're buying her a sex machine on wheels.
No, God damn it. How many times I fucked in the car as a young kid?
That's why I asked you this the other day. You didn't catch that?
Yeah.
You didn't catch my drift on
fucking
this?
dumb, apparently, or half asleep.
Well, and then I had positions.
Or both.
I asked you about positions in the car. Do you remember this?
Oh, you were talking about me, I thought, but...
Well, exactly, but I laid the groundwork down, so you got to do some preparation here, my man.
Preparation H, that's all I took.
Yeah, here, let me watch. I actually do have a story. Let me bring it up here.
Oh, my God.
Positions, sex positions, burn calories. Yes, it's specifically for car sex, Cleen. I have to provide services.
Did I ever tell you the story about me and my ex-girlfriend were banging, this is years ago, banging in my car, and my friend and his girlfriend were banging in the car. We went and parked, like we were younger. We went and parked on dirt roads out in Munger, and they were fucking in their car, and we were fucking in my car.
Right.
And
then you honked the horns and tag teamed and switched, right?
I get out, and I whip my fucking condom on the fucking dirt, and I kick dirt over it, and I got to give it a proper burial.
Oh, you buried fucking
Young Guns. Remember the movie Young Guns?
Yeah, for sure.
Kick dirt on them.
10 positions that will make car sex more fun. So I'm going to forward this to your girl for her, just so she has it ready to go here. You just about spit your beer everywhere. Cleen, you gotta provide things for your children.
Not that.
Let's go with sex position number 1.
How to blow your boyfriend in the car.
The car girl. This is the backseat straddler. She's on top of you, straddles. We got the reverse gear where she's looking out the window the same direction, and you can go in from the reverse side. Then we got the tailgating, backseat doggy style.
Now, we having a competition to see whose girl gets knocked out first.
You got to lead. You're a head start.
I know mine's young. Mine's a lot older than yours, but what? 3 years, 4 years?
We got a position called the drive shaft. She's about. There you go, Cleen. What do you think of these positions?
They're effective. I've used them all.
There you go, road head.
Yep,
that's a good one.
Yeah, I prefer to use that one.
Yeah,
that one's a good one. That's all right.
You're fine with the joyride as long as you guys are diddling in the back. You're good.
Hey, just keep it out of the pussy. It's all good.
Final words time is my man.
Cleaned it, it's raunchy, apparently.
Clean. Sorry, I sent you down that rabbit hole. I'm sorry.
Keep it out of your vagina, girls.
Yeah, definitely. Go for the oral, guys. Go for the oral, okay? Don't have any babies.
You can't have shit babies either.
Go shit babies. Go throat babies. Go whatever you got
babies,
there.
Whatever. Face babies.
For Mr. Cleen,
babies.
The rest of the crew here, we appreciate you guys having your way
Feet
and fun with us here. If you'd like to reach out to us here on our show, we totally want you to do that here. You can send us an email message at studio@goindeepshow. You can also participate by sending us email. Wait, that's what we just said.
Well, they can send us pictures of their titties, too, if they want.
Call 989-331-0543. That's our listener line call number. For the rest of the GDS crew here, and for Mr. Cleen, and for all you dumb fucks who've listened to us throughout the years, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you do the chilling to the